Hello, this is Candid Cogitations. Is the one of 30 days of sharing my thoughts unhindered. So let's get straight to it. Today I'm talking about the Anvil and the Hammer. Most people hate pressure. We spend our whole lives trying to avoid the heat. We want the smooth path, the easy win, the unbreakable life. But look at any masterpiece, like a sword, crown, a tool of precision. It didn't start that way. It started as a raw, ugly lump of iron. It only found its purpose because it was caught between two things, the envy and the hammer. So today, I'm going to show you why the pressure you're feeling right now isn't an assault. It's an invitation to a better shape. So first of all, let's look at the anvil. The anvil I'll call the foundation. The anvil is the stationary strength. It doesn't flinch. It doesn't move. It is about 500 pounds of solid steel designed to absorb energy. Now, the lesson there is in life, you have to find your envy, that's your non negotiables, your core values, your SOPs of living. When the world hits you, you don't move, you let the envy take the weight. So, the number two is the hammer. I call it the external pressure. The hammer represents the deadlines, the health scares, the crashes, the market crashes, and the breaks. The lesson I want to show you here is a hammer strike without an anvil is just noise. But a hammer strike on an anvil is transformation. If you feel heat today, it's because you're being positioned for a new form. And the third thing I'm focusing on here is the heat. HEAT. I call it the malleability. You cannot shape cold iron. It has to be glowing red. In this podcast, I'm going to talk about the heat. These are the seasons where life feels too hot to handle. That's the only time you are soft enough to actually change. Don't waste your heat. Okay, for example, I'm recording this from a place of transition. There was a time I had to step away from the things I've built to focus on my health because I was on bed rest. I was in the heat, but I realized the hammer isn't hitting me to destroy me. It's hitting me to knock off the scales. The part of me that don't serve the future architect that I'm becoming. If you feel you are being struck, you ain't being punished, you're being forced. So, just like I promised it's going to be short, before you click off, I want you to do one thing. Identify your hammer. What is the biggest pressure in your life right now? Write it down. Then ask yourself, what shape is this trying to give me? Am I the architect of my life? When you do this, I want to see it in the comment section. Let's connect. I'll see you in the next episode.